Guys, I think we might be on the precipice of something great because I think this is foreshadowing something coming or something that was going to come for Halo, and I'm going to break down my theories as to what I think it all means. But yes, Halo is coming to Fortnite once again in the form of a new character, right? This is a female Spartan, and they come in the shades of red and blue. So what is going on? Why are these Spartans looking so thin? Why are they just females? And what is going on with the franchise here, right? Well, I think that this might actually be a little bit of leftovers of possibly a Tatanka cross promotion. In other words, I think that there is a Battle Royale Halo in the works behind the scenes, and I think that this has something to do with it. Now, I'm not going to explain everything with my theory here, but I do think that Halo is ramping up. You know, we have the confirmation of late October there being a new projects in the works and some reveals coming. And also Unreal Engine, which, you know, is really exciting because obviously Fortnite runs on Unreal Engine, and that these two franchises are now going to be kind of intertwined. I know that makes some of y'all cringe. But personally, I used to cringe a lot at Fortnite until I kind of played it with some friends, and it is pretty fun. Now, I'm not going to be Fortnite follower over here, but I am excited to see that there's some new variants coming. I think that, you know, I think someone specifically should come into Fortnite, but, you know, that's just me. Yes, so we have a little bit of them walking, some footage, some official footage of them walking here, which is exciting. The art style, by the way, not just them being very skinny, but the art style is something that makes me think, I wonder if this is some kind of approach that they're doing behind the scenes, some kind of trial run or test to see what people think, because these Spartans don't quite look right as far as, like, I guess photorealistic or something like from Halo itself, but this looks kind of like a Fortnite twist on it. So it could be nothing, it could be something as well, right? So with that being said, we also have the Falcon coming back into the game. This is going to be on August 5th for Halo Infinite. There's also a whole lot of Forge updates. There's a lot of new skins. There is a new weapon, the Covenant Carbine. There's tons of skins that come with it as well. And this is all going to be available on the free Operation Pass, as well as, of course, the shop. The shop has some quite expensive things that are going to be coming up to it, but I don't know, are we past those days of talking about the shop? I don't know, but yes, there is just tons of stuff in this August 5th update. It's actually pretty shocking and kind of out of nowhere, especially when you consider how many people are still playing Halo Infinite. It's just not nearly as much as it was on year 1 or even year 2, and the game is, you know, having a huge population, you know, problem, but I think that this is going to be something that is possibly remedied after some time eventually, right? Maybe some big YouTuber will make a video about Halo and will pop off the population a little bit, but it really does make me confused as to what 343's goal or motivation is here. You know, I think there is a skeleton crew working on Halo Infinite, but with that being said, the comment sections have been really funny. I did comment there. After 4 years in the vault, the Falcon finally returns or arrives in Halo Infinite. This is on the official trailer, by the way. Took you long enough, Halsey. We've been engaged, bringing back the team aspect of Halo. That is awesome. Some people have been talking about how they're never going to get into the Wasp again, which I think is funny. This made me crack up laughing. This is like the equivalent of the people in the boiler room of the Titanic keeping the lights on while they go down with the ship. It's sad because it took so long, but really it's too little too late. But whoever is keeping the ship running, you are a superstar. Yes, only after 3 or 4 years of it being in the game's files. Obviously, we've actually covered this a long time ago. It was a part of a leak, and it's been mostly done, like 99% done for years, and it's just kind of got patched and advertised a part of a official season update. And so there's a lot of working pieces, a lot of moving pieces. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and say that this is bad or saying, you know, oh, you're too little too late, which is kind of true, but this is a good thing. You have to acknowledge that Halo Infinite is pretty strong now. It should have been like this on day one, but is not bad now. I think we passed like day one quality after 4 years. Maybe it was about 2.5 years it finally reached day one quality, but it is still there. And if you were in a cryo chamber this whole time and just woke up, it would be pretty fun to play. Now, with that being said, what are they doing moving forward, right? Well, obviously, we got tons of really cool pictures. We got a Spartan flying at the end of the Falcon here. And custom games are going to be enhanced by the Falcon. Finally, this is something that's going to be able to change up the gameplay a little bit. Now, it's not something that's going to save the game. Obviously, a lot of people are thinking that this is obviously not going to bring them back into the game, but might actually make them reinstall it, which is good news. Good news that some people are thinking about reinstalling the game for this, right? But yes, there's also gameplay of the Covenant Carbine, and you're going to be able to use all this yourself here pretty soon, because it's going to be on the August 5th update. But this is the Covenant Carbine. As you can see, it's pretty cool. You know, there's the Carbine. That's awesome. I really wish they were just adding a lot more weapons and vehicles. Like, they got a lot more stuff to add before. I think you're going to get a lot of people back in the game and invested. But they added new Forge updates, this little kind of circle item list thing that you see a lot in console games. And that's going to be in Forge, and you can customize that. That's like really cool. That's really great. But to loop this all back to the beginning, I think today's main story is just like, why are these stylized female Spartans in Halo fighting bugs? Could it be nothing, or could this have been a part of some kind of promotion that was behind the scenes supposed to bring awareness and hype to a Halo Battle Royale? Maybe this is them just testing the waters. And could this be possibly be what the next Halo game is going to look like as far as an art style goes? Do you hate it? Do you love it? And let me know down in the comment section below. Personally, my opinion is that I think that this looks cool. I think I'd like to see some more customization. I think that a Halo takeover of Fortnite would be awesome promotion for Halo's own game and just franchise overall. I know a lot of people hate Battle Royale and a lot of Fortnite stuff, but it's so memed about, right? But honestly, I encourage some of you guys to, maybe not everyone's gonna like it, but I actually do like Fortnite. I'm inspired by like the shenanigans like me and my buddy once saw. We had Doom Guy getting a lap dance with like another character in the game, like on some custom server. And it was so funny. We're like, and it just kind of really inspired me as far as like animations going. So just like seeing all these characters hang out with each other is really inspiring for me. So Fortnite is kind of like an inspiration as far as like different universes being meshed together and having like stupid, hilarious stuff happen. But regardless, it is interesting. Even if you don't care about this kind of stuff, I think that it could be pointing in the direction of something that we're going to see in the next 3 to 6 months, whether it be a trailer or a teaser or some kind of just screenshot and article announcement. I think it is something that I do think that this has some kind of meaning to it as far as a new Halo game. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you soon, all right?